Today we're going to be talking about protecting the environment. Our learning intention is we will be able to identify how people affect the environment, the consequences of our actions, and possible solutions. Our focus question is how can protecting the environment help our communities? Our vocabulary for today is pollution. Pollution is something that is harmful to our environment. Environment is the area in which we live. An alternative is another idea to help solve the problem. So our problem is pollution in our environment, and we are looking for an alternative to solve the problem. There are a lot of people who live in New York City, and many of them own cars or trucks and use buses for transportation to get to work and or school. These vehicles cause air pollution. What do you know about air pollution? Well, we know that these cars and these sources of transportations like buses, they all have something in the back that let out exhaust from the gas that's being used. And all of that goes up into the air and it pollutes our air. And let's learn a little bit more about air pollution from this video.
Stop honking! Have you had the engine running this whole time? Dear Tim and Moby, what causes pollution? From Dahlia. Air pollution comes from a lot of different sources. Like car engines, they burn gasoline, and that adds a lot of dangerous chemicals to the air. Power plants, factories, and even the furnaces and stoves we use to heat homes and offices, all of these pollute the air. Well, fossil fuels like coal, gas, and oil release particles of soot and dust when they're burned. They also release deadly gases like carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide. These gases can make healthy people sick and sick people even worse. They can make your eyes water and your throat feel dry. In some cases, they can permanently damage your lungs and even cause cancer. Plus, they're greenhouse gases, so they contribute to global warming. See that? That's smog. It's a mixture of smoke and fog that forms over cities. And it's not good for us to breathe. Smog contains ozone, a molecule made of 3 oxygen atoms. High up in the atmosphere, the ozone layer protects Earth from solar radiation. But when ozone is down here in the lower atmosphere, it reacts with other molecules to produce deadly poisons. And the ozone layer isn't safe from air pollution either. Chemicals released by humans have thinned it out, allowing harmful ultraviolet rays to reach the Earth's surface. Righto, Moby, acid rain is another result of air pollution. All those pollutants in the air can combine with water droplets and then fall down to Earth as rain. Acid rain has a lower pH than normal rain. When it soaks into the ground or falls into bodies of water, those habitats become too acidic, and the organisms that live in them are destroyed. Oh, pollution can come from natural sources too, like wildfires, volcanic eruptions, even cow burps. Laugh all you want, but cow burps contain a harmful gas called methane. And cows produce about 80 million metric tons of it every year. Well, we can ride bikes and walk for transportation. And if we have to drive, we could drive hybrid cars. No, this one isn't. But maybe we can convince Mom and Dad to buy a hybrid when they need a new car. We can also insulate our homes so they don't need so much energy to heat and cool. Every little bit of electricity we save means less that has to be produced by burning fossil fuels. All of which can lead to less air pollution and a cleaner planet in general. So, aren't we going home now? Well, that's nice that you don't want to make any more pollution today, but we need to get home. Hey, I think it's your turn to push.
We just saw different ways that people pollute our areas, our environment, and our air. One of the ways, not just air pollution, is polluting our environment. People use parks for fun. There is a lot of trash on the ground after holiday parties and picnics. Many people go to the park to have a picnic or have a birthday party, and a lot of times they leave things behind. What can we do as a solution? Some things we can do are having signs in the park to make sure people clean up after themselves, or having a neighborhood cleanup. Many people can get together, have bags and gloves, and pick up garbage once a week or once a month from the parks. This way, the parks can stay clean for everyone. This is something that we can do. That is an alternative to having clean parks. Instead of having dirty parks after parties and picnics, we can have a neighborhood cleanup crew go once a week or once a month and pick up the garbage. Here's another example. People love to enjoy the beach in the summer. People also leave their garbage on the beach. What can we do? Think of something with someone around you that you can do to solve this problem. If there is a lot of garbage left on the beach, what might we need? Maybe we need more garbage cans. Maybe we need more people on the beach keeping track of garbage, making sure it's getting picked up throughout the day. Or maybe, like the parks, we need a neighborhood group to clean up the beach, maybe at the end of the day or at the end of the week. Think of something with the people around you as a solution for the garbage that is left on the beach. I want you to write a few sentences about how you can solve this problem